Sorry?
There's 4 different here.
No.
Oh no! Fuck you!
Hold! The two-headed dragon and sea serpent, unfazed by your efforts, inhale deeply again, but as they do, the ground quakes. Earth and walls erupting around them as a massive dwarf with steel skin and shoulders like rocky peaks emerges from the floor. That's enough from you, worm, serpent. I'll remind you lot that I protect the Dragon Compact. Send this fighting. This is dwarf business now.
Dwarf business! I invoke dwarf. Oh, yeah, I wrote that.
In rapid succession, 5 more figures appear. An Angori wielding a massive warhammer, a heavily armed and armored male human, a human paladin, and 2 beautiful female humans, one adorned in gold and lapis, the other in flayed skin of fiends. My dragons can come over here. Yes, this is Aramir and Githal.
Let me go get my two-hander.
This is Aramir and Githal coming in.
They were running. What the fuck? I think they left that train. Can we grab some water? We got a second?
Sure.
Yeah, that one's got extra pop on it. The amp.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want me to go?
You can start over here.
I'll just get Rachel first.
All right. Lock him up.
I mean, I know you're going to beg.
I'm sure you can see me.
I can. How nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold for narration.
Now.
The woman in gold looks to Alithos derisively. This is my conquest. I trust you remember your place. As the woman in gold dismissively gestures, golden chains erupt from the ground, binding everyone present. As she smirks, you hear a trio of voices call out. Now! 3 more figures, a Cambion, a Tordenver, and a gnome, appear near Delvin. As the chains that have bound you break and crumble, they seek to bring change to themselves and the world! The woman in flayed skin and Angori don't hide their enjoyment as the trays sunder Hexodus' chains. The other woman raises a multi-headed snake in her hand, and you all are immediately racked with debilitating pain. The Angori snorts. The mortals seek to change the world, then let them prove their worth. Might makes right! As Aramir, Githal, and Limousin ready their weapons, Limousin looks across the room to Malconius' party, then to the other 2 martial immortals. A debt is owed, a debt is paid. I will stand with the mortals. Striking out suddenly, Limousin beheads the multi-headed snake in her sister's hand, and you are relieved of the debilitating pain. As Limousin and the trays contend with Hexodus and her Sissa, Aramir charges Malconius' party while Githal turns his attention to the rest of Jastri. Sorry?
I do call base 2 crush, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have fun, Warbash. Fuck them up.
Gorbash, Aramir, Thad, currently Githal. Attacks from Aramir that deal damage also afflict the player with stun. If you are immune to or counter the damage, you do not take the stun. Attacks from Githol that deal damage also afflict the player with taunt. If you are immune to or counter the damage, you do not take the taunt.
Which one is which again?
Aramir, stun. Githol, taunt. Aramir and Githol are immortal monsters, unsurprisingly. Players ready. Monsters ready. 3, 2, 1. Play on. Pierce. Unless you've cleared them. Well, okay, sorry, no, not at this point now. My bad. Githol and Aramir refresh. Githol changes tactics.
Githol, change tactics.
I don't know if Githol here.
Githol, change tactics. Okay then. Free crit. What did you get?
There's a pedal behind me.
Yeah.
Look at
What would anesthesia have me do?
well, she's standing over there with the other ones, just kind of watching at the moment.
Oh, am I that stupid?
She was one of the first 3 that showed up.
Should I ask her if we do?
What is your question?
Good question. That is the question. That's mama.
What should I ask you?
What would you have me do?
Githol and Aramir refresh. Githol changes tactics. Assist the creation, so assist your party.
I can't say no to mine. So would you.
Hold there.
Hold! Amidst the din of combat with 2 immortals of war, the room suddenly rings with the sounds of gunfire. Both Aramir and Githol's prowess put to the test as they tried to deflect a hail of bullets. Both staggering back as they fail to stop one, though. There's a sort of vacuous sound as a rune-engraved skeleton wearing a wide-brimmed hat and duster steps from the shadows to Malconius' side, pistol still smoking. Yeah, nah, see, you 2 guys ain't quite playing fair. At least that's how I see it, and I'm the judge. I think you've been out of the game too long. Why don't you try your might makes right stick again now? Pale gray light seeps from the cracks in Aramir's arm, and sickly green light from the cracks in Githol's armor, where Rich's bullets lodge themselves. Aramir does not refresh anymore. Githol loses all immunities. Players ready. Monsters ready. 3, 2. I'll call in a second. 1, play on. Everybody's got a Rex voice.
They have to find it within themselves. Two crush.
Giffal refreshes. Giffal changes tactics. He lost all his immunities.
No, it's not. Just keep refreshing and sleeping him.
Let's all go deal with that one.
Ryan, I'm willing to stipulate I die. Jason, Chris.
I never thought I'd get the balls on a guy.
I'm coming to Chris.
Okay.
Hold!
Oh.
As the Rex hindered, Aramir and Gathol continue to fight, 3 more figures appear. A golem, a cloaked figure, and a great bulbous owl with bloodied wings and the head of an elf.
Oh no! No.
Almost immediately after, the non-ageless immortals who had been hostile towards Jastri all halt as red runes appear on their skin. A dwarf with skin and robes of gray stone, their exposed skin likewise covered in harshly glowing runes appears. Fists clenched, straining as 7 open books float at their shoulders. Malconius, I don't know how long I can hold this lot for, so you best be almost done. As Malconius reaches the end of their rituals, 7 more figures appear. Well known in Jastri, Avarin, Kelvaros, Kulzan, Therion, Vipin Bahari, and the twins Zavix and Zavros. Kulzan strides forward, gesturing flamboyantly with his golden arm as he speaks. Why, Malconius, what are you doing? Immediately after Kulzan speaks, you all hear what can only equate to the sound of someone smuggling ducks. And you all suddenly taste the color purple. As you blink in confusion, the scene before you has changed. You still stand in the Nexus chamber, but things are notably different. The immortals who had been present are gone, as are all your companions. Looking around, you don't even see yourself. Yet, you see the room around you. Where Kozan had been standing, you see a woman with a golden arm addressing a black-haired man in black and green robes as he stands near the Nexus. You reach into this overly large bag. More ducks!
You have way too much shit on your face.
Sorry.
Okay.
Secrinus, what are you doing?
Yeah. Secrinus, what are you doing?
Minra, I didn't hear you come in.
What are you doing?
What needs to be done? Do you know what the Nexus is, Minra?
The heart of the new world?
No, not the poetic description they have told us. Do you know what the Nexus is?
No, I don't, but the Concord of Ascension binds us to protect it.
Of course it does. It is the Concord, Minra. It's the collective willpower of the immortals. It defines our world. Thank you. It is our world. It is everything we know. It is the Aether, the Astral, the Maelstrom, all the realms, everything that is Orn.
That still doesn't answer me why you're here and what needs to be done.
They aren't like us, Minra. The Ageless aren't like us. We should be in control of our world. With my knowledge and your good fortune, we could change the world.
The Sacredist was fortune which brought me here. I found you, an ill omen.
You sound like Thursif.
What do you mean by that?
Thursif was to play part in this, but spoke of an ill omen the Oarsman of Ages imparted to him. Why he would share such information with the Lord of Larceny and not me is beyond my reckoning.
And if that's so, then all the more reason to leave.
No, I can't leave it be, and unfortunately I can't have you alerting the others. I am sorry, Minra.
Itu?
Itu Sakurai?
Again. Twice I've been stabbed. Thanks.
Secronus disappears from beside the Nexus and appears right beside Minra, stabbing her with a crudely wrought dagger. Returning to the Nexus, he begins the ritual, but as he does, the small orb of radiant energy pulses, and you see 6 figures appear in the room, and you can see yourself once more, or rather you see a body you are inhabiting. Among yourself and those now present, you recognize the wizard Atrasius, who just came to Jastri, Cassandra du Soleil, the leader of the Lightbringers, and somehow know the names of the others as well: Archrist, Emphalios, Lorieza, Tenebris, and Kuganum Gamthal. I'm going to hand this off to you for your split in a minute. Secronai, step forward. All of them. Well, the 4 of them. Sorry. You have them. Okay.
Sorry. Slept in.
All right.
Sorry, I slept in.
You all remember your order?
Yeah, I'm 4.
Okay.
We're all still epic, right?
Yeah. Those of you that aren't the actual active Secronus at a given time are just immune to everything.
Just immune to everything.
Hmm?
You don't have to worry about that.
I will continue occupying this horrible puddle. Players all see themselves and their companions as members of the company of 7. You will still use your own character sheet. Players are elite. Your hits from body and armor are doubled, and you will refresh once per minute when the narrator calls it. You may still rest normally. The Secronai are immortal monsters.
Everyone else chills out, or they're going to?
No, everybody else chills out. It's just the 4 Secronai. Sorry. No. Players ready? Monsters ready?
As ready as I'll be.
3, 2, 1, play on!
Someone gave me that good shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Stop.
Just out of curiosity, which one is Arcris? It doesn't matter.
You see probably the more martially looking people, like yourself. You look down, you are Arcris.
Okay, I've been here. Prime? Is that what we're doing? Yep. Prime. The 3 prime. Prime. You can't use prime.
Brian, I'm immune still, right, to everything?
He gave it to me.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
You're wrong?
I was wrong.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Ourselves, if you want to do a paramedic.
Reach to fire. Reach to fire.
They're all now.
The Synchronized refresh!
Wait, I refreshed too.
Players also refresh! Everyone refresh!
You get a refresh.
Brian, I'm sorry, I'm so confused.
Sorry?
Nothing hits me, right?
Right now, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
I heard that.
That's fine. I'll keep you busy.
I'll keep. Oh yeah, watch out for the ball. Over here.
First view I
The first level I have is ridiculous.
The Synchronized players refresh!
You can't deflect, correct, right?
Right.
Okay, there was an argument that you can't dodge, you can deflect.
You can dodge, you can't deflect. Other way around.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Might need to be a clarification later.
So, okay.
Reach to fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
What is that?
Ball accosted.
You said we refreshed it.
The Synchronized players refresh!
Another day.
That's my boss!
Immune, Josh. Immune. Josh, let's off that count. Immune. Stop the players. Oh no, we're truly lost.
Hold! As you, as the company of 7, battle Synchronous, the duplicates he had summoned dissipate. As you scan the room for the Master of Shrouds, multiple figures appear around you. Many of the immortals who had been present before, except none of the chosen, were present. In their stead were Dracarum, Espadrille, Edigeril, Ferithisia, Resic, Banacaril, Durosht, and Merle Akram. When you see Synchronous, it is as he plunges the crude wrought dagger into the Nexus, breaking off a piece of the small radiant orb. In that moment, everything stops. Everything except Banacaril, who looks from the shattered Nexus to the fallen Minra to you, looking at you long enough to begin to wonder if the Oarsman of Aegis himself has also stopped before simply saying, "This is not your time." With a gesture, you feel yourselves removed from the scene. You return to your senses where you have been before, the Nexus Chamber, Malconius concluding its ritual, Malakin and the Watchers facing the Ageless, Crag facing the aspects of the Maelstrom, Limison facing her sister, the Trays facing Hexodus, Eldrunric straining to hold the Ascendants and Stewards, Colzan flamboyantly gesturing before Malconius. As Malconius' ritual ends, there's an odd energy in the air as he takes the small radiant orb from where it had been floating. 2 more figures appear, Synchronous and Resic. Eldrunric looks to Malconius. That's trouble. I couldn't have found the book for those 2. Whatever you're doing next, Malconius, do it now. The Supreme Lawgiver dashes forward, knocking Colzan aside as the Master of Shrouds casts a spell. But before either of them can reach Malconius, a portal is opened. Malconius' party steps through it. The Nexus ruin shudders as the Nexus passes through the portal. Resic continues his charge into the portal after them as Synchronous moves to follow as well. Malconius' party, come with me. Everybody else goes with Jen.
Have fun, good luck on time.
Monster, grab your own arm.
We're gonna get more. We're not done yet. I've got my arm right
I'm so sad Robert's not here.
Yeah.
Here, free shame. Not good enough, got rid of it.
How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
So far I've called half of it. The other half I did not see coming at all.
I tried. That was that owl thing from earlier, right? So that was the owl thing that we were talking about earlier, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Neat. It's